by the military in Honolulu, Waimanalo, Makaha, Waihole, Waikane, Makua, Pahakuloa. We are still dying on waiting lists for lands once used to feed villages. We are still dying in the backs of cop cars, prison cells, homeless shelters, and rehab centers. We are still dying the slow death of unoccupied people. Like the indigenous peoples of North America were slaughtered on the land they lived on and forced to live on reservations. The Americans came to Hawaii and made me a citizen. Naturalized by way of invasion, liberated in the name of capital. Thanks to military enforced regime change, the occupied kingdom of Hawaii is now the 50th state of sorry affairs. The cost of living is rising so fast, now Kanaka Maoli Oka'ana can barely afford to live. So is it any wonder why we are still dying? Enlisting our sons and daughters into Uncle Sam's armed services, hoping they can see college before they die, receive affordable housing and medical benefits before they die, travel to exotic places to kill other people of color before they die, so that the government can claim another country, another island, another people, another resource is just another American property, claiming the world united under exploitation, casualties of democracy through the barrel of a gun, from Pearl Harbor, Oahu, Hawaii, to the Philippines, Guam, Samoa, Okinawa, Micronesia, Puerto Rico. The Americans are coming. And this time, they're calling it Operation Enduring Freedom, delivered express through the barrel of a gun.
In my direction as they detail damnation, God is love. See, I was born guilty in their court of the Trinity, the judge, the jury, and the holy executioner, and there would be no rehabilitation or redemption for the single act of not following their religion. In monthly church services, the chosen few read gilded passages, then snuck off to the park to pound back their 40-O's, sharing the gospel on which chicks they wanted to hate, fucking what teachers they wished would go to hell. That girl who sang so sweetly, "Come all ye faithful," fell to her knees and neatly held her hair back, genuflecting in a private service for the whole basketball team, one-on-one, in a classroom with the Virgin Mary looking on until all ye faithful would finally come. And in our once-a-year confession sessions, their hypocritical souls were wiped clean of their fully knowing and fully aware sins, leaving them free to do the same things again, but still I was beyond all redemption. But if they were so truly righteous, they wouldn't need to make that confession. You see, in my eyes, I don't need anyone to tell me what a good person is. And forgiveness from myself takes much more than whispering Hail Marys, like writing sentences on the chalkboard because the teacher caught you talking. I can't imagine a God as petty as to care if you partake in his songs and snacks. But I can see one that spites those committing wrongful acts like damning others for a personal philosophy, killing a man for his sexual orientation, exploiting others' faith to make yourself rich, or forcing an entire race of people into extinction, slavery, or perpetual poverty, all in the name of God is love. These days I don't consider myself to be anything, because I foresee any number of possibilities. I hope that our existence stretches out into eternity, and I know that I know nothing with any certainty, but acting against your own beliefs is holy hypocrisy. And if we ever receive these answers, we'll see that good is good, regardless of your beliefs. It's far better to just be it than just believe it, because actions always speak louder than televangelists or slam poem poets who can't remember the words to their own poems. And casting the first stone doesn't make your glass house more holy. It only shatters your fake and fragile facade, exposing an empty space of words and nothing else. I have nothing against faith, but everything against those who use that faith to justify those evil acts, all while professing that God is love. Thank you.